We're here at the DC Independent Film Festival with Russ Parr with his new film, 35 and Ticking. Mr. Parr.
Yes, ma'am. Thank
Tell
you for having me, first of all. I appreciate
Okay. Tell me about 35 and Ticking. What was the inspiration behind that film?
Well, you know, I wrote it was based on watching a number of friends that were hitting that magical age. And 35 is actually the operative number is 40. But 35 is like, okay, things need to start happening for me. And this is just not a gender-specific movie because I found out a lot of guys were going through like, you know what, man? I don't have the job that I have. I don't have a woman. I don't have my kid or whatever. So it's not just about women hitting that plateau, hitting that one mark that says, okay, I need to have a family right about now. So it's trials and tribulations about four people that basically are trying to figure out, all right, I got to get this done before it's too late. And that's what it's all about. Your biological clock is ticking.
And we know you as a dynamic radio personality all across the country. What made you want to get into doing films?
Well, actually, I'm degreed in radio, television, film. I just specialized in radio because it paid the bills. And this is like my fourth feature film. And I haven't made any money off of any of them yet. But hopefully this one that I will. But I write quickly, you know. I write like I'm reading a book. So, you know, I have a million scripts, and instead of sitting around waiting for somebody to, you know, do it for me, I started doing it myself and asking people. This particular movie, 35 and Ticking, I financed myself and shot it in 15 days. So that's how you keep your costs down. So that's the only way I was going to make some money. So it's a love. I really enjoyed it. It helps me relax, you know, and handle all my dual personalities, and, you know. It's a weird thing, but I don't have to take medication when I sit down and write.
And what do you hope audiences get from this film?
I think what you're going to find is that it's real, and we show African Americans in real relationships, in real life situations. It's fun, but at the same time, I hopefully I'm hitting on some things that everybody can relate to. You know, it's just I'm not saying I'm a genius with my writing, but I really want everything to be real. You know, sometimes you look at something and watch a movie and go like, that doesn't happen. And this one, I hope you can look at it and go, yeah, that does happen. I've been through that. I know somebody is going through that. I mean, I've had people watch this movie all over the country, and I've had guys come up and say, I'm going home and getting a divorce. You know, it's been that powerful, and they were serious. So I'm kind of excited about looking at reactions from different groups of people, you know. So I noticed there are a lot of white folks going in this one, so they may not get a lot of the humor, but hopefully they'll see us in a different light, that we're human beings. And not to say that, you know, I don't come off negative and say white people view black people a certain way, but in Hollywood, real relationships with African Americans doesn't sell unless you know, no disrespect, put on a dress or we're doing buffoonery stuff, you know. So this is not that kind of film.
Okay. And how can people see the film? We're at the DC Independent Film Festival. Where will you be showing it, and how can people see the film going forward?
I'm going to come out limited theatrical release. Just signed with Image Entertainment. We're gonna target DC, Baltimore, Atlanta first to see if we generate an audience. If we average a nice per screen average, then we'll widen it out. I think the mistake that a lot of people make is that they take their films and say, oh, I'm going to be in 1,000 theaters. But if you got an urban film and you're sitting in 5 theaters in Beverly Hills, that's not your target audience. So I'm taking the film to target audiences that, you know, that know me. And hopefully they'll come out and support. So we're looking middle of May. Hopefully we can get everybody to come out and support this film.